Alright guys, welcome back to another week of SLL lacrosse. So this week we are going to be checking out some new stuff that I'm going to have to be really good at. Okay. Oh god. So, Hellhounds. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, I did it in time. So, when we click off, these teams should be set up in their strategies. Okay. It works. I think it works. Oh my god, I think it works. Okay, let's see. What's Seattle running? Up 2, right 3. So basically, in case you guys don't understand what it is that I'm talking about, we're implementing strategies, which is something that previously we did not have in the league, which made it a little bit difficult to do things. So it meant that there wasn't a whole lot of customization available to GMs. I think I have fixed that issue by creating... Well, there was already strategies. I have implemented them. The only problem is that I have to manually do it every game for both teams really quickly, like you saw at the start of the draw there. So I have to memorize button combinations for each of the different strategies, which has proved difficult. Canamir Kryzak. Kind of weird shot there. Okay. So, yeah, basically, I've had to memorize some button combinations, and it has not been the easiest thing in the world. Because it means that I need to know what strategies are what, and Fred Houle with a nice goal from in front there. And the reason we wanted to do this is that we wanted to make it a little bit more interesting than just the same strategies on both sides. So previously what it was each team ran a 1-4-1, and each team had a cautious defense. So how we've set this up is that there's now a couple of options. So we have, let me see if I can remember them, a 1-4-1, a 2-3-1, a 2-2-2, a 3-3, a circle, and a 1-2-1. So if I was to look at this right now, I would say that they're running a 1-3-2. So let me go and check. This is to see if I'm right. A Seattle hit coming there as well, so we'll check. That was going to be assessed to Fred Houle. Walsh cutting through. Looks like we dropped frame rates a bit there, so I'm going to try and make this fast. We're definitely dropping frame rates. We got to cut back. So Seattle running a 2-3-1. So they do have 3 guys in that midfield, and we got to go check on that hit. So let's do that. All right. Canamir Kryzak with a second hit this game. Looking great out there. Ooh, nice shot. So 2-1 Metros right now. So I can get into the commentary now that we've actually got this going. So you can see Michigan is definitely set up in a circle formation. So these are some different strategies that we're going to see out here, right? It gives me something a little bit more to talk about too, right? Because as we continue, we're going to begin to understand more what strategies are good counters for what. I mean, there are some that are plainly obvious. If we talk about running a 3-3-3, then having a super safe defense that stays tight on that goaltender is important. Because if the other team is running a 3-3-3, there's not really a high importance on there being anyone behind the net. I'm trying to fix the fact that the frame rate's really bad right now. I think it might be that my fan is or my computer's overheating. So we're gonna take that off there. Looks like that definitely opened it up a little bit. Yeah, so there's gonna be a little bit more strategy matching. Joel Lamar coming through, nice spot. And obviously, none of these strategies can be directly matched each game because every GM has their own private file where they change these things. This is all done just through Google Drive. It's just a system that I devised to help myself out, so that it's a little bit easier for me to set the rosters and set strategies and whatnot. Tobias Laner with a nice pick off there. And Corey Ollivander coming through now with a nice pass to Roland down low. It's going to go to Lamar. Lamar moves it to Bezos. Bezos to Hool. And a long shot there. So that's going to go to Sabretooth now. So, and then we've talked about offensive rotations, kind of what we see. But looking at defense here, you can definitely see it's a super safe defense being put forward by Seattle. They're not coming off that crease. And as far as the defensive strategies go, right, we've got super safe where they're sticking on the goalie. We've got cautious where players are going to still be pretty close into that goalie, but they're going to bite out a little bit more. Murphy with a beautiful shot from inside. They're going to bite out on that ball a little bit more. And they're going to take a lot more chances. And then we've got aggressive, where these guys are going to play up right on the not the 24 foot. This is field, right on the 15 foot. And so, you know, it's all just, oh, Sabretooth with a beautiful field goal there. And even on this replay, I'm just really intrigued by the fact that these strategies work. I mean, we talk about the circle strategy. I mean, we've seen some teams kind of have something reminiscent of a circle strategy. Obviously, they were all running 1-4-1 previously, so that's going to be a offside, but not really on Seattle's pardon there. We talk about the offensive strategies, and we've talked about, you know, some teams having kind of some circle change-esque movement, especially San Diego, who seems to like to really circle that ball around. But now that we've actually got a team running with a circle rotation, we can definitely see that they're getting a lot better at holding that form, and Michigan's going to get a penalty here. It's going to go to Tage Cosentino. And yeah, you can definitely tell Michigan is running a circle offense. So I think that's really interesting to see as well. Roland with a nice shot, although it wasn't on net. So hopefully this is going to enable us to have some advanced stuff, and it's also going to enable me as the simmer and as our statistics guy to be able to take an in-depth look at what some of those matchups are, right? To be able to determine Laner with a nice interception there. If you watched how he slid out on that, that was beautiful. Roland's got this, going to go behind the net to Hool. Back to Roland. They've got 10 seconds here. They're going to look to try and create something. Goes back to Hool. He's going to step in, though. It's going to be a crease violation. And in case anyone's wondering about the weekly highlights, I do intend to bring them back. It's been taking a long time to shuffle through things. Every week, the weekly highlights take me about 30 minutes, and I mean, recording every week already takes me about an hour and a half, so it's hard for me to put down 2 hours every Sunday and every Tuesday, and then also to put down 4 hours every Thursday, other than this one, obviously, because we don't have a double sim. It's difficult, so trying to figure that out. And I apologize if this microphone, or if the fan in the back is super loud. It's really hot. Vandermaas, oh, he was perfectly in position on that one. It's really hot. So, not only did I uncover my computer fan, I also have a fan running in here because it is terribly hot. So, there we go. So, the Hellhounds have picked up a lead here. And we'll see what they can do with that. Laner getting a stick in front of that one. I just realized I didn't see who got the double assist on Sabretooth's field goal. Hopefully it's still included in here. I think it should be. Maybe not. Let's see. Damien's assisted too. Alright. Roland all by himself in the middle there. And Carrier's going to move that ball to Murphy, who's going to fire. All right. Sabretooth going to get knocked in the middle of the field. We'll check who that was. Looks like Jeffrey Preston Bezos. And Laner with another turnover. So definitely looks like he's kind of found his groove this game. He's looking really great out there. So Murphy going to move that ball up top to Roland. To Goodman, a weird little pass there, but it actually worked perfectly for Seattle. Let's watch that back. Looks almost like a shovel pass as he comes through. Beautiful move by Seattle. A great goal. I want to watch that one more time. Oh, he just knew exactly where he was going on that one. Oh, that's so nice. Right over the head. Just totally cut past the defender. I just needed to watch that back. This will probably be a bit longer of a stream as I'm still figuring out lots of the intricacies of these strategies, and I'm taking some time to investigate them. It is preseason after all. All right, Walsh has this ball down low. He's trying to get through, but he doesn't have really any room to move here. Sabretooth going to fire one. That's his second field goal of the game. Very nice game for Kyle Sabretooth so far. And Caleb Walsh is going to pick up the double assist on that. Ooh, nice turnover forced by Jace Kohler there. Lamar Houston's going to pick it up. He's going to go to Tobias Laner. Finds Doug Carrier. Off to Colin Goodman. Goodman in front to Roland. Roland's going to fire. And this ball's coming back down the field. So Vandermast has it now to Damien. Damien looking for somewhere to go. Damien finds Jack Ball. Ball cutting through. Shot gets blocked. Laner's going to pick that up. Moves it to Houston. Houston goes to Goodman now. And Goodman to Bezos. Bezos finds Hool. Hool going to get checked. And Jax Dugan will get the hit on that. And James Black goes to Popke Vandermast. Finds Walsh down low. Walsh moving it up top to Sabretooth. Sabretooth to Ball. Ball going to get struck in the middle by Colin Goodman. And if you've been watching some of these live streams, you will notice that Goodman has been performing absolutely fantastic for his team. He's been playing really strong for the Metros so far in preseason, and I think that that's probably going to continue today. He's been a contributor both on offense and defense, which is really good to see out of him. So Ollivander has this now, moves it to Bezos. Hool picking the top corner for a nice goal. This is one of the higher scoring games that we've seen in the SLL. I mean, we're only in the second quarter right now, and we're already looking at a 6-5 matchup here. So definitely a pretty strong performance around for both teams, and a check straight from behind. That's a no-brainer on the penalty. It's going to be assessed to Corey Ollivander, so just a bot, but definitely a check from behind. So Finn Rise has this up top, moves it to Callum Walsh. Walsh to Sabretooth. He's going to shoot. He's already got 4 goals tonight from his combined 2 field goals. So already looking hot. Doug Carrier moves this to Fred Hool. He's going to drop it. He's going to pick it back up, though. Passes it off to Doug Carrier. Carrier finds Roland. Roland's going to fire, and he's going to tie this one up. And a beautiful celebration as well. We have a 6-6 game. Carrier chases that down. He's going to get checked from behind now. LeBlanc moves that to Houston. Flags down on the play. Goes to Bezos. Ollivander is also back on the field, so Seattle is at full strength. Bezos moves it to Murphy. Murphy to Haight. Haight's going to fire. He's going to score. And that's going to be a goal for the Metros to bring it to 7-6. As well as a penalty for the Hellhounds here. So the Metros kind of recovering a bit. Oh, fuck, my vape's dead. Alright. Abaddon's going to take that draw. Vandermaas taking a shot. Brennan Kennedy is currently in net for the Metros this game. He's subbing out for Lamar Houston, the Season 2 prospect. So Kennedy's showing off what he has. We saw him last year in Revelstoke, obviously. He was one of their 3 players that got to see some time in net. And Goodman. I don't know what happened on that. Oh, Jesus. So Dugan got the hit. And Cosentino got the hit. That's going to go straight out of bounds. And that's technically going to count as a hit. Vandermast. Oh! He just had everyone turned around on that play. Beautiful, beautiful play by Vandermast. And just a missed catch by Brennan Kennedy there. That very easily could have been ended pretty quickly. So, Abaddon chasing down this ball. He's going to move it to Sabretooth. Sabretooth finds Damien. Damien moves it to Walsh. Walsh to Sabretooth. Sabretooth fires off the post. Looks like that one was in, but it just bounced off to the outside. Tobias Lehner has it now. Moves it to Colin Goodman. Couple seconds left on the clock here for Seattle to get an opportunity. Goes to Roland down low. Roland moves it to Hool. Hool loses that ball. Dugan's going to pick it up, and that will be the end of the second quarter. We're tied 7-7 in a very high-scoring game right now. And Ollivander moves that ball to Goodman. Goodman going to Hool down low. Hool finds Murphy in front. He's going to get a good shot off, but Robotnik doesn't have any trouble making the save on that. And Sabretooth has it now. Moves it to Finn Reese. Finn Reese. I got to remember that that's what it is. Tobias Lehner getting a nice hit there. All right. So our hits are currently at 8 for Michigan to 4 for Seattle. But a lot of intercepted passes for Seattle this game. Especially Lehner, who's been playing fantastic. Tons of interceptions, creating a lot of turnovers for his team. This goes to Popke Vandermast. He finds Walsh down low. Walsh goes back to Vandermast. Vandermast going to get hit. That's Lamar Houston adding a hit for the Metros. The goaltender playing out. Tobias Lehner has this in the midfield. Moves it to Ollivander. Ollivander finds Hool down low. Back up to Bezos. Bezos to Murphy. Murphy moves it to Goodman. Goodman has a clear lane, but he passes it off to Roland. And Roland's going to cut, but he shoots a little bit high on that one. Oh, Roland, a great opportunity for an interception there, but doesn't quite take it. Reese has it, moves it to Ball. Ball goes for the pass, but Lamar Houston, great vision, cuts in front of that. Goodman goes off to Ollivander. Finds Murphy up high. Murphy's going to go to Goodman. And low to Roland. Roland back to Goodman. And up top to Roland again. Roland finds Lamar. Lamar moves it to Murphy. Murphy shoots from far out, and Robotnik makes an easy save. This is going to be going back down the field. And Ball moves it to Reese. Reese to McGee. Finds Damien. A little bit of a chop there. Damien's getting set up with this ball. He's trying to cut through, but he can't quite get it. And Kennedy's going to make the save. Lamar Houston has it now. Moves it to Colin Goodman. Goodman going to the middle of the field to Von Haight. Haight finds Roland down on the side of the crease. Hool has it behind the net. And he's going to turn it over. Cosentino grabbing that ball. And Jack Ball has it now. Moves it to Finn Reese. Reese looking into the center. Finds Kyle Sabretooth. Sabretooth off to Damien. Damien up high to Walsh. Walsh back to Sabretooth. Intercepted. Bezos has it. Moves it to Tobias Lehner. Lehner going to Bezos now. And Bezos coming up the field. Getting a little bit stuck there. Murphy's going to grab that. Moves it off to Goodman. Goodman to Murphy. Murphy over the shoulder shot on Robotnik. But Robotnik's going to get his stick up on that one. Dugan moves it off to Ball. Ball finds Sabretooth in the middle. Sabretooth goes low to Vandermast. Vandermast to Walsh. To McGee. McGee fires, and Brennan Kennedy's going to make the save. Goodman has it now. Goodman moving that ball to Lamar. Lamar shoots. Deflected. That's going to go out of bounds. Oh, Robotnik picks it up, but he runs out. So Fred Houle is going to inbound this ball for his team, and he's going to get hit immediately behind the net. We'll see who that was. That's Kyle Sabertooth grabbing the hit. All right, Sabertooth moving that ball to Damien now. Damien finds James Black up high. Black goes for the pass, but Lamar Houston with another interception. And this shows off. We've talked about how reaction time is important to players, and we've talked about how a high reaction time can be good for a defender because it causes you to intercept that ball quite a bit. And this is definitely what's happening with Lamar Houston here. And Lamar Houston with another one, just as we were talking about it. Endless turnovers for Seattle. He's just totally covering that side. Jeffrey Murphy has it now. Murphy moves it up top to Bezos. Bezos down low to Roland. Roland out to Houle. Houle moves it to Goodman. Goodman off to Houle. They're cycling this ball around quite well. We're going to check that hit. Looks like maybe Sabertooth again. Nope, bot. In front to Murphy. Murphy fires off the post. And that's going to be Michigan's ball to inbound. Kryzak to Evans here. And off to Brooks McGee. McGee pushing this ball to the center. He's going to find Jurgen Damien here. Damien passes it off to Vandermast. And Houston creating a turnover there. Moves it to Houston. To Colin Goodman. Goodman into the center of the field to Jackson Ollivander. But a good save from Robotnik. Ball has this now into the center to Sabertooth. Sabertooth looks back to Ball. Ball walking in. He's going to move that to Damien. Back to Vandermaas. To Damien. To Sabertooth. Sabertooth out to Ball. And to Walsh, who's very high up here. He's going to sling a long one at the end of this quarter, but Brennan Kennedy will make the save. And that's the end of the third as we're 7-7. Barely any change in the score for either team. It looks like it's going to be a good rest of the game. Stark and Ollivander back at the draw. Ollivander wins it, but he's going to lose the ground ball there. Michigan moving this up, goes to Jurgen Damien. Damien finds Walsh. Good hit in the center of the field, Logan LeBlanc. Creating that one. And Murphy has it. He's going to fire. Sean Evans now. Oh, a hit behind the net that I totally missed. I don't know how I missed that. Let's go check who that was. Lamar Houston getting the hit. All right, and a hit in the center of the field. Caleb Walsh coming down by himself. He's going to ring that off both posts for the goal. Jurgen Damien, let's look at that action pose of Callum Walsh. All right, so we continue. Hellhounds now up 8-7. And I don't know how to spell Jurgen Damien. I'm trying. Vandermast has this, moves it to Damien. Damien getting shot by the little guy. That's going to be Jace Kohler picking up a hit. Or maybe it's Leo Ramon. I don't know. I know that they're both little black dudes. Yeah, Jace Kohler. All right, coming down, Ollivander has it. Moves it to Von Haight. Looking to Roland. And Houle has it now. Cycling through. Ollivander's got it. Moves it up high to Goodman. Goodman slings a shot. Roland picks it up. And Roland is going to score to tie this game back up. We're at 8-8. Fierce battle here between the Hellhounds and the Metros. This looks great. So Ollivander winning another draw, but he's going to immediately lose that ball as Ito Deliver a Pizza Ball goes in for the pickup and gets absolutely smoked by Jesse O'Doul, who we see for the first time. Vandermaas by himself. He's going to sling that. He finds the back of the net. And great play there. So Hellhounds up 9-8. Picked up by Tony Stark. Stark's going to move that to Sabretooth. Sabretooth to Damien. Up high to Brooks McGee. McGee finds Popke Vandermast. Vandermast across to James Black. Black moves that to Jurgen Damien. Damien shoots. Kennedy makes the save. And Kennedy goes to LeBlanc. LeBlanc finds Goodman. Goodman coming through the middle. Passes it off to Bezos. Bezos to Murphy. Murphy shoots, and he's going to tie this game back up 9-9. Neither team is relenting whatsoever. They definitely both don't want to give this one up. 3 minutes left on the clock here, and we have a very high-scoring game on our hands. Ollivander winning another draw here. Goes to Goodman in the center. Goodman moves it to Roland. Roland fires. He's going to grab another one. 10-9 Metros. And our hits divide is currently 11 for the Michigan Hellhounds and 8 for the Seattle Metros. A 3-hit lead. Damien's going to grab that ball. He moves it to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast looking for a shot, but Lehner forces the turnover there. Great play by him. Ollivander's got this now. Pushing it out to the side to Bezos. Bezos moves it to Roland. Roland up top to Murphy. Murphy slings it to Carrier. Carrier to a cutting Bezos. Bezos fires, and Robotnik makes a great save. Looking low, he's going to go to Tage Cosentino. Off to Reese. And Reese bringing this ball up on foot. Moves it to Brooks McGee. McGee fires. Kennedy with an awesome save. And LeBlanc has it now, passing it to Doug Carrier. Carrier goes to Houle. Houle passing that one far out to Bezos. Bezos looks to the middle to Murphy. Murphy fires. And he's going to score 11-9 for the Seattle Metros. Ollivander picking up this ball now. He's going to move that to Colin Goodman. Goodman moves it low to Anthony Roland. Roland's going to fire a great low-to-high shot. O'Doul's going to pick up that ball. And it's coming down. Popke Vandermast has it now. Vandermast cycling that ball to Jurgen Damien. As this team gets set up in the circle, Walsh pushing it out front to Sabretooth. Sabretooth trying to cut in, takes the shot. Kennedy makes the save. And Seattle, currently hanging on to a 2-goal lead, could be looking at the first win in their franchise history here in preseason against the Michigan Hellhounds, if they can just keep it in. Roland passing that ball far to Murphy. You can see that they're just trying to rag this ball out. Murphy back to Roland. Roland going to the top of the circle to Bezos. He's going to fire to reset that clock. Houle's going to pick it up. Robotnik with 2 saves in a row. Great performance by him, and a great cut by Houle as well. And Jack Ball has this now. Ball moving into the center to McGee. McGee passes it off to Walsh. As they try and get set up, Walsh going to get hit there by Lamar Houston. And Colin Goodman has it. Goodman pushing this in, finds Von Haight. Haight's going to fire, and Robotnik will make the save. Kanamir Kryzak has it. Kyle Sabretooth going to bring this ball in, passes that to Jack Ball. Ball to Popke Vandermast. Vandermast to Sabretooth. They're looking for something to do here. Sabretooth moves it to Damien. Looked like he was going to go for the shot. Finn Reese has it now. Fires it low. Good spot, but Kennedy's going to make the save. And Seattle hanging on in these last couple minutes here with 30 seconds left on the clock. They have an opportunity to get one more to really shut this away, but the safer option here is, of course, to just rag this out. Bezos going to cut in through. Doug Carrier moving this down low to Murphy. Murphy turning over that ball. Kryzak has it now. Jax Dugan moving that to Kyle Sabretooth. The Hellhounds, if they score a field goal, could tie this up and send it to overtime. It goes to Vandermast, but he's going to get checked. Sabretooth looks out to Ball. Ball will fire. And no goal, almost, though, hitting him in the feet. And just sliding through. Logan LeBlanc getting a hit to end off the game. And that will be the end of our competition today. We're going to get this all snipped up. This is going to take me a while. Computer, you're working so hard. Alright. So Anthony Rowland playing a great game. And as we said before, that's going to be the first ever win in the Seattle Metro's history. Capture 3. Capture 4. Oh god, I totally forgot that I have to do the strategies again for the next game. Scary shit. Alright, so we head into our next game here now, which is going to be LA versus Revelstoke. So, LA, Revelstoke. Professional. It's played at Richmond Park. Alright. So, strategies. Los Angeles running up to left 3. Revelstoke running up to right 3. Boom. Not team management. Side select. Arctic Fire. Oh, I did it again. Perfect. Boom. There we go. So we get started. Turnover right off the bat. Reed Beaver's going to grab that. We need to turn off the sound. Alright, there we go. Beaver's moving into Dr. Buster. Buster going to fire. He's going to get picked up by Kapranov and pushed down by Revelstoke here now. Kapranov has this. Moves it to Alex Selic. Revelstoke getting set up. Griswold moves that ball to Walensky. Walensky going to get hit behind the net. By Ryan Cobalt. Moves it out to Alex Selic. Selic is going to fire. And it's coming down the field. I just need to do some formatting stuff. And a crease violation issued on LA. So Revelstoke's going to bring that ball out. Adolphus Orlando has this. Moves it to Willie Stroker. Stroker finds Lentil Ned. And back to Stroker. Stroker to Griswold. Griswold getting chopped. He's going to move that long to Zaldick. Zaldick to Walensky up high. Walensky back to Ned. Stroker has this. Finds Selic in the center. Selic will shoot the rebound. Picked up by A.C. Payton. And Ben Buckman's going to run this down for his team on transition. Buckman moving it to Carl Jordan. He's got a straight lane here. He's going to fire. Hard shot by Jordan. And a perfect spot as he's going to give the Cobras the 1-0 lead here. Alright, O'Leary and Selic back the draw. Buckman picking that up. Dusty Adders moves it to Rusty Griswold. He's going to find Zaldick. Zaldick trying to cut through the center. It's going to get cut off by A.C. Payton there. O'Flanagan moving it out to Buckman. He's going to find Vicious. Vicious across to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan looking to Ben Buckman here. Buckman moving it low to Dr. Buster. Buster in front to Vicious. Vicious under the arm. Going to get a good shot off, but Quattro will make the save. And Kapranov going to transition this ball up. Moves it to Ned. Ned finds Stroker here. Stroker to Griswold. Griswold with a nice spot. Nice opportunity, but Starman Jr. makes the save. And it's coming back down the field. LA in possession now. Buckman off to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan finds Vicious in tight. Oh, that ball almost going in. Just bounces back into Quattro's stick there. A great opportunity for the Cobras. Super close on that shot. So Peep has it now. Peep moving it to Stroker. Stroker to Selic. Selic to Peep. And down low to Zaldick. Zaldick goes out to Walensky here. Walensky back to Zaldick. In front to Griswold. Griswold fires. And it's picked up by Ben Buckman. Save made by Starman Jr. Going into the center, O'Leary has this now. O'Leary off to AC Payton and to Waldo. Waldo finds Dr. Buster in the center. Buster shoots, and he's going to score, bringing his team up to a lead by 2. Cobra's looking really strong in this competition. Selic chasing this ball down, moves it to Selic. He's going to find Griswold up at the top of the circle. Griswold fires. Cobalt gets his stick in the way, though. Cobalt moving that long to O'Leary. O'Leary with the pass into the center to Vicious. To Detroit. Going to create a turnover on that one. Looks great. And we currently are at a hit divide of 1-0 with 2-0. LA is up by 2. And Buster moving it to Vicious. Vicious kind of trying to cycle here. Is a mid, moving it to O'Leary. O'Leary's going to fire. Quattro makes the save. And Selic to Larry Lur. Lur going across to Stroker. Stroker finds Walensky on the right side. Walensky behind the net to Zaldic here. Zaldic to Lur. He's going to go back to Zaldic. Zaldic cycling in front. Selic now moves it to Lur. Lur going to Griswold. Griswold fires, and Griswold's going to score to bring this back to within 1. And I put in Decon Thompson, but my phone auto-corrected it to Frickin' Thompson, which honestly, he should just change his name. He's now Frickin' Thompson. All right. Of course, this is Decon's first time playing against his old team, the Revelstoke Arctic Fire, where he played, I believe, 2 games last season. Vicious going to get checked there. By Nikita Kapranov. Stroker pushing this ball up to Ned. But yeah, this is Thompson's first time playing against his old team. It's kind of interesting to see it. Walensky has this, passes it to Griswold. Griswold trying to go in front to Ned. He's going to shoot, and Griswold will add the assist on that one. And he's just going to walk through the net because, you know, we don't have solid objects in this universe. Selic and O'Leary back of the draw here. O'Leary's going to chase this down. Moves it to Vicious. Vicious looking low to Jordan. Jordan, oh, nice interception by Selic. He's going to take that away. Great play. Selic pushing it to Waldo. We have a Waldo versus a Waldo out here. Selic getting checked from behind. Picked up by Zaldic. Moves it out high to Waldo. Waldo's going to shoot. I think he might have actually scored on that one. Seamus O'Flanagan getting the penalty. Yeah, he did. And Zaldic going to get the assist. So, Arctic Fire up 3-2. Adders moves this ball to Zaldic now. Zaldic going to Walensky. Walensky in front to Zaldic. He's going to shoot. Picks up the rebound. That's going to be a crease violation, though. In case you guys didn't know, can't reach into the crease. That will be a crease violation, even if your feet stay out. AC Payton moving that ball to Ben Buckman. Buckman finds Cobalt. The Cobras looking to tie this up before heading into the second quarter here. And I don't think that's too lofty of a goal. Good hit there on the side. Looks like that was probably Kapranov. Nope, Sidolphus Orlando. All right. Lur going to inbound this. Seamus O'Flanagan coming back in. 10 seconds on the clock. LA could create something here. Pikachu going to move a long ball down the field. It's going to go just out of bounds. Just missed. Very close for them, though. And with 2 seconds left, Revelstoke will just finish this off. So we return in the second quarter. The Arctic Fire currently hold a 1-goal lead, winning 3-2 here. And a good draw going on. O'Leary's going to win that to Thompson. And then he's going to transition this ball down the field. Moves it to Carl Jordan. Jordan out to O'Leary. O'Leary finds O'Flanagan. And O'Flanagan has been a great goal scorer this season. Partnered with O'Leary. These two guys are a perfect combination. O'Leary being a primary playmaker, and O'Flanagan kind of being just an offensive build, not necessarily focusing on one of passing or shooting. They're a great combination. And then, obviously, you've got guys like Vicious and Jordan who are primary shooters, and Selic with a nice goal from right inside the slot there. All right, O'Leary winning that draw. Gonna move this low to Carl Jordan. Jordan finds Vicious. Vicious out to Waldo. Waldo's gonna fire and Quattro makes the save. Orlando passing it to Ned. And he finds Peep up at the top. Peep moving it to Ned. Ball goes behind the net to Walensky. Walensky finds Ned to Peep. And these bots are getting shots this game, that's for sure. Alright, O'Flanagan has it in the midfield. Dropped ball there. Vicious is going to pick it up. Passes it to Waldo. LA's keeping this ball alive. Vicious trying to move this now. Going to drop it. Picked up by Sidolphus Orlando. Orlando moves it to Kapranov. Kapranov out to Peep. And Peep to Selic. Fresh shot clock here. Zaldik has it. Zaldik going to get hit behind the net. Laid out by Detective Pikachu. And a field goal. Great shot here. He went straight home on that. We got to figure out who made the pass. Was that Zaldik that got the pass? Yeah, it was. All right. O'Leary moving this ball to Vicious now. Vicious to Jordan. Jordan going to go up top to O'Leary. O'Leary moves it off to Buckman. Buckman with a shot from far. Quattro will make the save. And when we talk about great goaltending, the one goaltending that we really got to talk about here is Quattro. He has performed insanely well so far since starting this season. Obviously, I mean, he was all right last year, but he just wasn't nearly as strong as he is this season in any regard. Detective Pikachu getting a hit, and then bot. Alright, this goes to Buckman in the midfield. Jordan's going to get that. Jordan loses it, though. Sebastian Detroit passing that out to Kapranov. Kapranov finds Lur. Lur to Selic. Selic going to Waldo now. Waldo to Zaldik. Zaldik goes to Selic. Selic to Lur. Lur finds Walensky. Walensky going to get chopped by Ryan Cobalt. And Zaldik with a hit in the midfield. Off to Stroker. Stroker finds Lur. To Zaldik. He's going to put that in the bottom of the net. Adding a hit up to 2 assists. And I think he's got 2 goals as well. A great game for Zaldik so far, as the Arctic Fire extend this to a 7-2 lead. Zaldik has this in the midfield. Going to drop that. Picks it back up. Passes it off to Griswold. Griswold looks for the pass, but O'Leary with a nice interception moves it to Detective Pikachu now. Pikachu off to O'Leary. O'Leary looking low to Jordan. Jordan moves it to Dr. Buster. And Buster going to go in front to Vicious. Vicious had a great opportunity but didn't quite capitalize. Jordan's going to go for the pass, but Quattro will get in front of that one and intercept it. And Stroker has this in the midfield. Walensky to Zaldik. Zaldik out to Peep. Peep's going to move it to Stroker. Stroker just dancing that crease. Zaldik has from outside. Bad angle on his shot. Starman Jr. doesn't have any difficulty making sure that one's not going out of bounds. And O'Leary goes to Waldo now. And Jordan going low, just muscling his way through that crease. Doesn't even look like he used any evasion on that one. Just goes straight for brute force as he pushes that stick out of the way and gets his team a goal. And of course, the one thing we do have to recognize, ooh, that was a weird overhand by O'Leary. Looks like he's maybe getting a bit frustrated out there. He definitely took a jab on that one. But no penalty called. That definitely could have been a spearing. Jordan has this, moves it to O'Leary. O'Leary to Vicious up at the top. Vicious goes to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan finds Dr. Buster. He's going to shoot. No goal. Quattro moving it to Kapranov. Kapranov finding Selic. And Selic going to bring this one into the middle of the field to Waldo. Waldo looking low to Walensky. Walensky goes to Zaldik. And Zaldik through traffic. Griswold's going to drop that. AC Payton picks it up. Moving it up now to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan going to O'Leary. O'Leary into the middle of the field to Gunther Free. Free takes a weak shot on Quattro. He's going to make the save there. Kapranov has it now. Dishing now into Larry Lur with 15 seconds left on the clock. This game has almost come to an end. Stroker has, or not come to an end, sorry. This half of the game has almost come to an end. Arctic Fire holding a 7-3 lead. And the one kind of interesting thing that I see here is that we can definitely see that the offensive strategies are certainly being poorly matched to the defensive strategies, at least in the case of Michigan, LA, and Seattle. I think that Revelstoke had a perfect match for what they expected out of LA's offense, as we can see the goal total being lower, but we had a 7-7 score going into halftime of last game as well, and I think that the 7-3 kind of shows that same dynamic, right, of teams matching and learning, team strategies and learning what they're going to be doing out on the field. So O'Leary goes to Dr. Buster. He's right on that crease. Makes a pass long to Jordan. Vicious has it up top. Under pressure, moves it off to Waldo. Waldo fires, and Waldo going to score a field goal. That is now both Waldos this game have scored a field goal. Dusty Adders with the hit. Good coverage. All right, Vicious moving the ball off to Jordan. Jordan getting set up, moves it low to Vicious. Vicious in front to Gunther Free. Free off to Jordan. Jordan moves it back to Vicious. Vicious cutting in front. Vicious going to look off the post. And steps into the crease. So Orlando has this now. Moves it to Selic. Selic to Ned. And Ned looking low to Zaldik. Zaldik under pressure. Going to drop that behind the net. Griswold picks it up. Passes it off to Walensky. Walensky finds Zaldik in front. Zaldik will shoot, and Starman Jr. makes the save. Waldo going to O'Flanagan now. Looking into the center to Carl Jordan. Nice hit in the center of the field by Revelstoke's defender. Looks like that was Nikita Kapranov. Sorry, I'm blind, so I have to actually zoom in on those. Vicious moving it to Carl Jordan. And Jordan's going to score. And maybe I spoke too soon about the defense matching, because Revelstoke seems to be able to cover the Cobras since this third period started. Waldo's going to pick this up, moves it to Vicious. Vicious going low to Dr. Buster. Buster out to Waldo. Waldo finds Vicious here. Vicious to Dr. Buster. Buster moving it to Ben Buckman behind the net. Buckman trying to get through, but Ned's going to force the turnover, and Kapranov passing that one off. It's going to be transitioned up by Revelstoke. Seems like they're a little bit slower here. Momentum no longer in their favor. Walensky has this. He's getting chopped at a bit. Walensky's going to move it long to Zaldik. He's going to get stick checked, though, and that's going to be turned over by Issa Mid. And Cobalt's going to pass this off to Buckman, who's going to transition this ball through the middle. Finds O'Flanagan on the sides. O'Flanagan to Buckman. Buckman to Mid. And Mid firing one, but Quattro will make the save on that. Throwsworth has it now. Off to Ned. Ned passing it to Stroker. Stroker finding Griswold on the side, but Griswold's going to get hit by Ryan Cobalt, who adds another hit. And Carl Jordan has this up top, moves it to Dr. Buster. Buster finds Sean O'Leary. O'Leary coming through, but Quattro makes another save. He knew exactly where that shot was coming. Stroker has it here now. Stroker goes to Zaldik. Zaldik out to Selic. Selic finds Walensky. Walensky moves it to Peep. And to Griswold. Griswold going to get hit once again. Detective Pikachu turning over that ball. And in terms of the defensive stats, I think LA actually is in favor here. They've been covering great, but Revelstoke has some amazing shooters, and it's really hard to counter just pure shooting talent. But they have been able to do it. So they've had some nice hits. They've been eliminating those inside shots. I think that's really important. Jordan did muscle his way through on the one, but that's basically, I think, the only inside shot that Revelstoke has been able to take. Even if we looked there, we watched as Selic got kind of pushed out to that left corner by his defender and had to take a weak angle. Vicious gonna lose that ball. A nice stick check from Sadolphus Orlando to turn that over. Quattro has this now, passing it to Kapranov. Kapranov out to Waldo. Waldo to Larry Lur. Lur finding Alex Selic. Selic goes to Zaldik here. Zaldik moves it to Walensky low. Walensky cutting in front. Walensky's going to fire. That's going to get picked up by Ryan Cobalt here. He's going to make a quick pass to Detective Pikachu to get that one out of trouble. He had a hot Zaldik on his tail. So it goes to O'Leary here now. O'Leary passing to Jordan. Jordan moves it to O'Leary. O'Leary going to Vicious. Vicious to Waldo. Waldo firing a high shot right through an opening, but Quattro makes another save. Kapranov out to Selic. And Selic to Lur. Lur moves it to Zaldik. Zaldik nowhere to go. Passes it off to Stroker. Stroker to Selic. A little bit of a cycle going here. Larry Lur cutting through, but he's going to step in. Had some nice speed on that crease to end it off there. And under a minute left in the third quarter here. Peyton making the pass to mid. And mid moving it to O'Flanagan now. O'Flanagan to Vicious. Carl Jordan now. Carl Jordan to Dr. Buster. Buster is going to find that back of the net, tying this game up 7-7. Oh. Sorry, I went quiet there because I just got a $2,000 bill for music. Christ. That was unexpected. Okay. All right. Huh. Zaldik with a shot. $2,000. Awesome. Fuck. Zaldik has it. He's gonna fire. Sorry, I'm just texting back to this. I know Leary's going to pick that bottom corner, 8-8. Jordan has it now, moves it to O'Flanagan. To Waldo. Waldo finds Jordan. Jordan slinging one off the post. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh. Fuck. Adders the hit. Sorry, that was just a very unexpected charge. Sadolphus Orlando with the hit. And Vlad Throwsworth with the hit. Alright. Revelstoke has it now. Zaldik going to get checked by AC Peyton. And Vicious moving that ball out to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan to O'Leary. And Dr. Buster has it. Moves it to Vicious in the center. Vicious with a nice shot. Jordan's going to pick that up. Moves it to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan fires one from far out, and Quattro makes the save. I need nicotine. I need to plug this in. Holy shit. I'm like sweating. Oh, fuck. Missed pass. I just realized that they have cameramen in this game. I didn't even notice that. There's cameramen on the side. It's kind of dope. If you look at the bottom, there's like down on the offensive and defensive ends for both teams. You can kind of see them in there. Or maybe it's just the one side. Oh, very beautiful spot for Buster, but he did walk into the crease, so no goal. I don't have $2,000 to spend. Well, I do, but I don't really want to spend it. But whatever. Alright, O'Leary moving this to Dr. Buster. Buster finds Buckman. Arctic Fire up 9-8 here. O'Flanagan passing it out to Waldo. Waldo with a nice shot, but Quattro is going to make the save. I'm a little bit off the side now, so I'm just going to refocus that microphone. And Grunky Pete grabbing that ball to Larry Lur. Lur moves it to Zaldik. Zaldik off to Walensky. Walensky to Selic. Selic to Peep. And back to Selic. Selic with a nice shot, but Starman Jr. makes the save. And Peyton to Buckman. Buckman going to Gunther. Free behind the net to Dr. Buster. Buster moving it to Buckman. And Jordan has it now to Dr. Buster. Buster going to fire, and he's going to score. That's going to tie this game back up, 9-9. Still one more game to go after this. O'Leary checked from behind. It's going to be a penalty on the Arctic Fire against, I'm believing, Selic. Yeah. So these teams are both at 9 hits right now. Seamus O'Flanagan moves it to Carl Jordan. Jordan's going to shoot. Finds the bottom of the net. 10-9 Cobras. And Lur taking those face-offs right now for Revelstoke. Kill out Zaldik has it. Zaldik passes it off to Griswold. A minute left here. Revelstoke needs to score if they want to keep this game. Oh, O'Leary with a beautiful interception, though. That's going to end it off. And O'Leary goes to Dr. Buster here. Buster across to Jordan. Jordan moves it to Sean O'Leary. O'Leary shoots. Save made. Jordan has it now. Good stick check coming from Revelstoke, pushing him out. Dr. Buster moves it to Seamus O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan back to Buster. Buster moves it up top to St. Vicious. Vicious will fire, but Quattro makes the save. 30 seconds on the clock. A perfect shot clock for Revelstoke. And this is certainly not out of reach. They are back at even strength. Stroker has it now. Moves it to Griswold. Griswold out far to Peep. Risky pass. Moves it to Selic. Selic low to Walensky. Walensky's going to pass this in front to Griswold. Griswold fires. That's going to go into the net. Griswold scoring. I think that might have gotten counted as a self-goal. Yeah, that got counted as a self-goal by Starman. So we're just going to make sure that gets tracked right. So Griswold scores from Walensky. I saw as soon as that shot went off, I knew that it was going to be counted improperly. So we're headed to overtime in this game. I mean, these are two very strong teams. We're tied up 10-10 here. We're going to get a 5th overtime period. And we'll see who's able to score first to finish off this matchup. O'Leary wins the draw, pushing it down. Makes the pass to Vicious. Vicious shoots! And Vicious, 7 seconds into overtime, ends the game. Sidolphus Orlando getting the hit. And a great hard-fought game by both teams. We're going to get this all snipped up as fast as I can. All right. So now we head into our final game here, which sees the Winnipeg Moose at home versus the San Diego Trash Pandas. And they're going to play at the Bridge. Okay, so. Well, this will be even easier because these teams. Boom, side select, boom, and then boom, boom, boom. And boom. There we go. Ross gonna win that face-off. Moves it to Henri Izzy. Izzy looks to the center to Max Bear. Bear gonna fire. Arnaud getting the ball on that one. Rune is gonna move that quick to Throwsworth. These teams are coming up fast. Finnegan has it now. Finnegan moves it far out to Ned Lentil. Lentil's going to find Speedicus. Speedicus getting hit. David Vent picking up the first hit of the game for his team. And Henri Izzy has this now. Passes it off to Big Stick. Big Stick finds Colin Creed. Creed to Ross. Ross getting checked. Henri Izzy has that off to Gaten Monroe. 1 second here. We're just going to check. Looks like that was Throwsworth. Yeah, Chad Throwsworth getting the hit. Hoffman making the save. And Throwsworth going to transition this ball up now. Passes it to Ned Lentil. Lentil's cutting through by himself. Moves it low to Finnegan. Finnegan to Casper. Casper trying to keep this ball up. Monroe is going to move that to Throwsworth in the center. Throwsworth with the interception. Passes it out to Lentil. Lentil finds Erez. Erez fires Monroe, causing the turnover. Daniel McDavid has it now. McDavid to Monroe. And Monroe goes to Creed. Creed passing that one to Max Bear. Bear in front to Big Stick. And a hit by Manto Rune. Hoffman making another save. I just gotta select that. Erez going out to Speedicus. Speedicus moves it low to Finnegan. Finnegan across to Erez. Erez moves it to Throwsworth. Throwsworth fires, and Lewis Smith's going to get in the way of that one. Gate Monroe has it now to Colin Creed. Max Bear getting hit. Ding ding. Gonna move that. I believe that's Jacques Arnaud. Nope, Manto Rune again. I have no idea who people are. I could tell by body types before, but now there's a lot of body types. Erez to Speedicus. Speedicus moves it to Lentil. Lentil going to Casper on the side. Casper up to Throwsworth. Throwsworth fires. That's his second shot of the game. Lewis Smith going to make the save on that. And Henri Izzy passing that ball off to Monroe. Monroe finds Big Stick. Big Stick out to Izzy. Izzy cutting through his center. This goes off to Ross now. Ross to Big Stick. Hoffman making another save. He's looking stellar out there right now. Speedicus has the ball. Pushing into the center. Finds Throwsworth. Throwsworth going low to Erez. Erez moving this up to Speedicus. Speedicus all the way across to O'Houlihan. He's going to fire. Smith makes the save. And Wartooth pushing that ball to Izzy now. Our hit disparity is currently at 3-1. Trash Pandas holding that lead by 2. Henri Izzy cutting through the center. Moves it to Wazowski, who's down low. Wazowski off to Bear. Bear to Big Stick in front. Big Stick goes to the top of the net. And he was sitting down there by himself. He had a one-man coverage, but the guy wasn't tight enough. He was playing out on that ball too much. Rawson throws with on the draw. Zusagawa moves that to Finnegan. Finnegan off to Casper. Casper to Erez. Erez getting pushed around. He's going to try and push this ball up high to Finnegan. Finnegan moves it to Speedicus. Speedicus taking his own shot, going right at the goaltender. Felix Nelson has this now, moves it to Wazowski. And Wazowski going to push this low to Colin Creed. Colin Creed in front to Rogers. Rogers being pushed around quite a bit. Coverage up top on Bob Ross. Big stick being pushed out. Max Baer now moving this high to Wazowski. And Ding is going to run up on Ross. Keeps them pushed out. Look at that high coverage being put by San Diego here as they are unrelenting, following up on their checks. But Creed gets left alone in front. And the goal scored by the Moose. Throwsworth going to win the draw here. Moves it to Speedicus. Speedicus to Casper. Down low. Casper getting moved around quite a bit. He's going to pick that ball back up. Passes it to Speedicus. Speedicus going to take a shot. Trying to go low to high for that top corner, but Smith's going to make the save, and he's going to pass it out of bounds. Speedicus has that ball again with a minute left here in the first quarter. Speedicus looking up to the top to Throwsworth. Throwsworth moves it. Tries to go for a quick pass to a cutting Casper, but it's going to get intercepted there by Daniel McDavid. And McDavid's going to move it to Bo Burnham now. Burnham to Ross. Ross off to Creed. Creed to Big Stick now. Creed. And Baer has it. Moves it to Henri Izzy. Henri Izzy off to Big Stick. Big Stick to Max Baer. Baer getting checked there. Ross going to take a shot. Hoffman falling over on that save. He's going to make the save though. Speedicus has it now. 30 seconds left here. San Diego's got plenty of time. Arnaud moving it to Speedicus. To Erez. Erez moving it out high to Throwsworth. Throwsworth to O'Houlihan. O'Houlihan going to look into the center to Speedicus. Speedicus fires and Smith makes the save. And Max Baer going to Colin Creed. Creed to Ross. Ross going to fire and Hoffman makes the save on that. And that'll be the end of the first quarter here. Throwsworth going to win this draw. He's going to move it to Throwsworth. And this comes in the center to Erez. Erez moving it low to Casper. Casper to Erez. Erez across to Mang. Mang looking to Finnegan now. Finnegan to a cutting Erez. Erez shoots. And save made. Daniel McDavid with the hit. His first game against his previous team in the San Diego Trash Pandas, and he gets a nice hit to start it off. Wazowski being pushed out. Good turnover created there. He's going to roll out, picked up by Palazeres. He's going to try and run this down. He's going to move it to Finnegan now. Finnegan cutting, moving that pass to Casper. Casper out to Throwsworth. Throwsworth coming through the center, passes it to Finnegan. Finnegan trying to move this, goes to McBotface at the top. McBotface to Erez. Erez fires. A good hard shot, but Smith looking great in net tonight. And Bob Ross has it in the center. He's going to fire. Hoffman makes the save. Hoffman to Arnaud. Arnaud out to Throwsworth. Throwsworth to Lentil. Lentil passing this one to Casper. Casper behind the net to Finnegan. Finnegan moves it in front to Lentil. Lentil out to Throwsworth. And to Erez very far out. They're moving this. Lentil has it now. Lentil's going to fire. He's going to find the back of the net. Through a lot of coverage. You can see a 5-man stack up by the Moose as they were pretty heavily set in front of the net there. Not biting out on those passes at all and giving a lot of time for that pass to be made with no one really there to intercept it. It's a pretty easy pass to get in front of, obviously. It's not too difficult. Speedicus going to Finnegan now. Finnegan cutting through the center. Finnegan moves it to Casper. And Casper going to get checked, but Erez has this. It's dropped. Nelson going to get the hit. And we'll go check. Or wait. Toki Wartooth getting the hit for the Moose. Big Stick has this down low, drops the ball, picked up by Hoffman. And Hoffman's going to move that to O'Houlihan. And O'Houlihan moving that to Speedicus now. Speedicus looking down to the side to O'Houlihan. This ball's going to come low to Erez. He's going to filter behind the net. Goes for the pass, but Lewis Smith pokes his stick out and gets in the way of that. McDavid to Izzy. Izzy pushing this now to Bo Burnham. Burnham looks to Creed. Pressure coming fast. Monroe being kept outside. A little bit of pressure coming there as well. Ding Ding staying far out on Bear. Izzy moves it back to Bear. They can't get a break here. Creed, constant pressure being put forward by San Diego. Monroe forced to take a shot from far. And Hoffman doesn't have any trouble on that one. And Ding goes to Lentil here. Lentil moves it to Erez. Erez drops the ball, picked up by Finnegan behind the net. Finnegan to Casper. Casper moving that to Throwsworth now. Throwsworth to Speedicus. Speedicus to Lentil. Lentil back to Erez. Erez to Lentil. And to Speedicus. Speedicus going to get hit. Henri Izzy turning over that ball for his team. Bear has it now. Ding Ding playing pressure. Gaten Monroe walking through the center. He's going to get chopped. Ding Ding trying to cut across here. Colin Creed moving around. Mark Big Stick moves this off to Monroe. Monroe goes to Bear. Bear to Ross. Ross fires. He had an angle, but Hoffman took it away right at the last second. And Throwsworth now. Coming through the center. Passes that one to McBotface. Henri Izzy with an easy turnover. Just pushing that one out and popping into his own stick. Not too difficult for him. Mike Wazowski has this now to Creed. Creed moving into the center to Max Bear. Bear with a nice opportunity, but Hoffman with a great save. And Ding Ding goes to Throwsworth and to Speedicus. Speedicus finds Mang. Mang to Finnegan. Pass goes to Erez now. Erez to Speedicus up high. Casper has it. Casper will shoot, and Lewis Smith makes the save. So we're held to a very low-scoring game here. Only 2-1 with a minute left here in the first half. And Ding Ding going to lay down the body. Arnaud's going to pick that up right at the last second. And Speedicus moving this ball up. Goes to Lentil. Lentil back to Speedicus. San Diego wants to add one more here. Erez going to get hit, though. Toki Wartooth getting the hit. Lentil has it up high. Moves it to Throwsworth. To Finnegan on that far side. Finnegan to Erez behind the net. Erez cutting up in front. He's going to shoot, and he's going to score. And the game is all tied up. Throwsworth and Ross at the dot. Azusagawa is going to pick that up. Moves it to Erez. Erez to Finnegan. Finnegan's going to push down low. Casper has this now. He's going to get checked, though. And that hit came from Felix Nelson. Monroe moving this ball into the center to Ross. So the hit disparity is currently 6-4 for the Winnipeg Moose. Mark Big Stick has this now. Big Stick going to Monroe. Monroe with a great opportunity. Speedicus is going to get the rebound there. Arnaud has this ball now. Moves it to McBotface. He's got an option coming down. That's going to be O'Houlihan. O'Houlihan with 10 seconds left. Moves it to Erez. To Casper by himself in front. And that's a crease violation. A terrible, terrible crease violation. All the time in the world, left alone by himself, Casper steps in. Got in way too close. Rogers moving this to Max Bear. Bear being pressured by Ding Ding. Tries to pass in front. Hoffman's going to get his stick in the way. And that'll be the end of the second quarter now. Third quarter begins. Throwsworth winning that draw. Picking up his ground ball. Moves it to Speedicus. Speedicus goes to Erez. Erez with a nice trick pass to Finnegan. Finnegan's going to pass that to Speedicus in front. And straight into the ground and straight up into the air. Speedicus wastes a great opportunity with crease violation. Nelson moving that to Izzy now. Izzy passing that to Wazowski. And Wazowski looks to Ross. Ross moving it to Max Bear. Bear to Wazowski. Wazowski with a great dodge. And a good shot too, but Hoffman makes the save. And this goes to Speedicus. Speedicus to Throwsworth. Throwsworth finding Erez. Erez to Throwsworth. Goes out to Lentil now. Lentil finds Finnegan. We're held to 2-2 in this quarter. Speedicus has it. Speedicus shoots, and Lewis Smith makes the save. Smith going out to Nelson. Nelson finds Izzy. Izzy to Bob Ross. Ross finds Big Stick. Big Stick. And shooting from right inside that slot. Obviously, with this defensive strategy, that is the weakness for San Diego. It's hard when you don't have any guys inside there to cover that inside guy, right? As they play pretty aggressive on defense, pretty far out onto that 15-foot. You know, it's a great strategy for pushing those inside shots. But the thing is if they do get inside, oh, and a bad turnover there. If they do get inside, it's kind of a lost cause, right? It's very hard for them to stop that lone guy when they're all pushed out to that 15-foot. And Finnegan just runs out of bounds with it. Wartooth moves it to Monroe. Monroe to Ross. Ross finds Colin Creed. It's going to go off the post and a crease violation on Creed, so no goal, Moose. This goes to Manto Rune now. Rune looks to Speedicus. San Diego only down by 1. They find Lentil here. Lentil's going to push this to Finnegan. Finnegan trying to get rid of this ball. He's being kept well by his defender. Good hit in the center by Gayton Monroe. And a hit by Ding Ding to immediately turn that ball back over. Finnegan passing that ball to Casper now. Casper trying to get that shot off, but David Vent's going to get in the way and create the turnover. Nelson moving this off to Henri Izzy. And these are two of the best defensive teams in the league out here. As much as the Moose don't necessarily have the strongest defense, they do definitely have the deepest, and it allows them to have a lot of great options out there. Whereas San Diego just has, I think, the most active defense in the league all around. Finnegan moving that to Casper. Casper with a wild shot. It's going to go pretty far off net, but Smith will get in front of it anyways to just stop that ball from going out of bounds. And the one thing I'm interested in here is that San Diego's offense in the 1-4-1 definitely seems like it's not working. And I think that the 1-4-1, as much as it's the default strategy, when it's run against a cautious defense, it's all right. But I think the 1-4-1, because it's such a spread out offensive strategy, I think that's why it works really well in that cautious setup, because it's kind of a counter for both of them, right? They counter each other, and that makes it so that it's a legitimate strategy that can be used, right? I think the 1-4-1 against either of the other strategies, though, doesn't work. If you're playing inside, you're allowing outside shots to be accurate to have time to do it if you're playing that super safe strategy. And if you're playing aggressive against a 1-4-1, then obviously you're going to be pushed out way too far, and that low cutter is going to have a really easy time getting inside. And I think that that's going to be a problem. I think that's the thing about the 1-4-1 is it's a great offense, but it can be easily countered by the cautious defense, which as the default, I feel like a lot of teams will lean heavily in that way. On the flip side, I think that, you know, the aggressive defense is really strong against teams that are going to utilize high shots and go for those field goals. And those, when we talk about those teams, we talk about LA and we talk about Revelstoke, who both tend to like to play outside. Finnegan has this now, moves it to Erez, trying to keep up with this game while also commentating on the state of the league. Casper moving it in front to Finnegan. Finnegan fires, he's going to score, ties it up. And it's going to be 3-3 here. Monroe moving it to Ross. Ross finding Big Stick down low. Big Stick, pressure on him. Bo Burnham to Monroe. Through a lot of coverage. Creed's going to shoot, and Hoffman's going to make the save. And Hoffman, the glorious pass misser that he was last year, continuing to do so. Big Stick alone, but Hoffman makes a nice save down low. And Manto Rune has this to Lentil. Lentil goes to Mang. To Erez. Erez finding Finnegan in front. Back to Erez. And to Mang. Mang's going to shoot. Lewis Smith making the save. McDavid moving this out to Ross now. Ross going to Monroe. And Creed going to get checked on that outside by Manto Rune. Rune having a great defensive game so far today. And we head into the fourth quarter with these teams tied 3-3 in a very close, very strong defensive game. Speedicus going to pass that off to Finnegan. Finnegan finds Erez. Erez going to shoot, almost dribbles in. Nelson going to grab that ball right before it does, though. And he's going to stop that goal. Would have been a great one, though. Ross going to move this ball to Big Stick. Big Stick under pressure loses that. Arnaud with a nice turnover and a good stick check. Speedicus has this in the middle now. Passes it off to O'Houlihan. O'Houlihan looks low to Erez. Erez going to get checked. And it's picked up by example player. Nelson goes to Izzy. Izzy looking to the inside. Going to move this to Ross. To Big Stick. Two-man pressure. Creed left all alone behind the net. Ding Ding gets there in time, though. Rogers going to get in the way. Arnaud grabbing that ball. Speedicus moving it into the inside to Throwsworth. Throwsworth dodging that check. Moves it to Lentil. Lentil finds Casper in front. Casper's going to shoot. And the Trash Pandas have the lead for the first time in this game. And Izzy goes to Ross. To Big Stick. Big Stick with a nice hit. The Trash Pandas are going to be taking a penalty on that one, though. And it's going to be assessed to Ding Ding, who is up to 4 hits on the night, tied with Manto Rune, who also has 4. Gate Monroe on the inside, getting pressured a bit here. Big Stick goes for the shot. Arnaud's going to grab that ball. And McBotface has it. McBotface running it down the side. He's going to pass that to a Lucas Finnegan, who's set up high. And Ned Lentil has this. Casper behind the net. Casper getting checked. Ball goes out to Lentil. Lentil across to McBotface. McBotface down low to Casper. Casper back to Lentil. Good play here. That's going to go out of bounds. Casper's going to be able to inbound that. Casper trying to move this in front. Finds Palos Erez. Erez is going to shoot. He's going to score again. I think that might have been counted as a self-goal. Oh, no, it wasn't. All right, we're all good. So, 5-3 for the Trash Pandas. The Moose, who have had a 2-0 appearance so far to start off their career, may see their first loss here against the Trash Pandas. Ross moves it to Monroe. Monroe going to Max Bear up on the inside. Bear shoots Hoffman with a great save. And Rune moving this off to Throwsworth. Finds Speedicus. Speedicus to Finnegan. Finnegan across to Casper. Casper going to get checked. Felix Nelson adding hit. And Monroe now. Monroe going off to Rogers. Rogers low to Creed. Creed getting shot, moves it to Big Stick. Big Stick cutting around the front. Big Stick shoots. He's going to score. Going low, you watched as that strategy, again, like we talked about, playing aggressive. They're going to be pulled out too far. They're going to be going too far for that check. And that's the one thing that I have about it, is you need to be playing against a team that's going to utilize those low guys, that's going to utilize high shooters. That's when aggressive's really going to work. Erez moving this to Lentil, and I mean that's what we've said. It's not going to work for Winnipeg. They're not going to be trying those high shooter strategies because, you know, they're better off to be playing low. Better off getting those inside shots rather than trying to have guys who aren't the best at shooting from outside. Big Stick moving this to Ross now. Ross to Burnham. Burnham going to Creed. Creed with a nice shot, but Hoffman's going to make the save on it. And Hoffman misses another pass. What's new? Burnham has the ball here. Moves it to Bear. Bear getting immediately pushed out. Almost loses that ball. Gets a shot off. Hoffman makes the save. Hoffman to Arnaud. Finds Throwsworth. 2 minutes left on the clock here. This is a 1-goal game right now. Finds McBotface in the center. Back to Throwsworth. Throwsworth works it low to Casper. Casper going to get checked. By Henri Izzy. Bear losing that. Rune's going to pick it up. Rune to Throwsworth. San Diego trying to drain out this clock. Speedicus goes to Lentil. Lentil finds Erez. Erez moves it up top to Lucas Finnegan. Finnegan off to Lentil. Lentil to Erez. Erez to Lentil. Lentil with a shot, and Lewis Smith's going to make the save. Casper with a great turnover. He's running down by himself. Shoots, and Lewis Smith makes the save in the one-on-one. Monroe passing it to Wazowski. That goal would have been a huge difference maker for San Diego. Monroe passing it off to Big Stick. Big Stick getting absolutely clobbered. Maximus Speedicus adding another hit. Finnegan has this now. Behind the back pass to O'Houlihan there. O'Houlihan going to get checked. Erez picks it up, though. Toki Wartooth with the hit on that one. Throwsworth with a great shot. And coming down the field, Monroe passes it to Bear. Bear with a weak shot, weak pass, whatever that was supposed to be, and Hoffman got in the way. And that could spell the end for the Moose here. San Diego looking to try and secure this game, though they're not going to let it get away that easily. Casper coming in front. Casper's going to shoot. He's going to score. 6-4 for the Trash Pandas. And that is very well going to be the end here. So Throwsworth and Ross at the X. Throwsworth's going to win that. Grabs his ground ball. Going to lose that, though. Good stick check by Bob Ross there to turn it over. And, well, there's 3 seconds left. They could get one more off here, but it's not going to be enough. That'll be the end of the game. And we can get that all snipped up. Gotta create the folder. Alright, almost done. Okie dokie. And last one. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another week of the SLL. Super happy to have you. Peace.